wonders.
Leo and the golden dust. It was one of those golden afternoons where everything felt just right. The sun was warm, the grass was soft, and little Leo was out in the garden, magnifying glass in hand, searching for tiny treasures. He loved looking closely at the tiny things most people walked right past. A soft breeze rustled the leaves, and somewhere nearby, a gentle buzz floated past his ear. He crouched low near a cluster of daisies, his eyes following the gentle buzz of a bee weaving between the petals. "Hey there," Leo whispered. "Where are you off to in such a hurry?" To his surprise, the bee paused, tilted its head, and spoke. "Come see for yourself," said the bee with a wink. Before Leo could blink, a swirl of golden dust lifted from the flowers and wrapped around him like a breeze. The grass stretched tall like trees, the petals of flowers curled above him like colorful tents. He was shrinking down, down, down until he was the size of a bee. The bee zipped in close. "I'm Bella. Are you ready for an adventure?" she asked. Leo followed Bella through a maze of giant flowers. The air was thick with sweet scents and buzzing wings. Bees darted from bloom to bloom like tiny pilots on a mission. "We're not just collecting nectar, we're moving pollen from flower to flower," Bella explained. "It helps plants grow new seeds, fruits, and veggies." Leo watched as one blossom shimmered, and just a moment later, a small red berry began to form. Soon, they reached something that looked like a glowing golden castle tucked inside an old tree. It was the hive where Bella lived. As they drew closer, the hum of thousands of bees echoed like a soft, buzzing lullaby. The hive pulsed with life, bees darting in and out like tiny golden sparks. Bella stood near the entrance, her wings flickering. "Want to come inside and see where I live?" she asked. "It's pretty amazing." Inside, the air was warm and sweet, and the walls were made of perfect hexagons, shining like honey glass. Leo's eyes grew wide. "There are so many of you," he said to Bella. "Thousands," said Bella. "Everyone has a job. Some guard the hive, some care for babies, and others, like me, gather food." Then Leo noticed one very special bee. She was larger than the others, with a shiny, smooth body and graceful wings. The other bees made space for her as she moved gently through the hive. "Is that the queen?" Leo asked. Bella nodded. "That's her. She lays all the eggs. Without her, there would be no new bees. She's the heart of the hive." Bella led Leo deeper into the hive, where the combs shimmered with golden light. "This one's ready," Bella said, tapping a glowing cell. Leo leaned in. A golden drop sparkled inside. "Is that honey?" he asked. "The real kind," said Bella. "Made from thousands of flowers, one drop at a time." "Try it," said Bella. Leo dipped his finger in. The honey was warm and sweet, like sunshine and petals and something magical. He closed his eyes and smiled. "It's like teamwork you can taste." Bella chuckled. "Exactly." Bella turned to Leo with a glint in her eye. "Hop on," she said. "There's something I want to show you." Leo climbed onto Bella's fuzzy back, gripping tight as they soared into the sky. They flew higher and higher, past the garden, over rooftops, above tree canopies, until the whole meadow stretched out below like a patchwork blanket of color. Leo gasped, "It's beautiful. Look at all the flowers." Bella smiled. "Everywhere we've been, those blossoms, those fruits, even those veggies in the garden, they're all part of the magic." As they glided over rows of apple trees, Leo watched other bees zipping from bloom to bloom, trailing golden dust behind them. "So, you and your friends make all this happen?" Leo asked in awe. "We're just tiny helpers," said Bella. "But tiny things can do big things, especially when we work together." Leo looked out over the landscape, glowing with golden light. For a moment, the whole world felt alive, buzzing, and full of wonder. Bella gently landed back next to the sunny flower where she and Leo had first met. The garden was just as quiet and warm as before, but now everything felt different. Leo slid off Bella's back, his eyes wide with wonder. "Thank you," he said. "That was the best adventure ever." Bella gave a little buzz and a wink. As the sun began to dip low, Bella circled once more around Leo. "It's time to go, friend. But you'll remember, won't you?" Leo nodded. A soft shimmer of golden dust swirled once more, and suddenly he was standing in the garden again, tall as ever, magnifying glass in hand. The bee buzzed past, gave one final loop in the air, and disappeared into the flowers. And from that day on, whenever Leo saw a bee, he didn't just see a bug. He saw a hero with wings. Whenever he saw one dancing from flower to flower, he smiled because he knew their secret power. And sometimes, when the breeze carried the scent of flowers and the golden dust sparkled in the sunlight, Leo would close his eyes, listen closely, and wonder, was that a tiny buzz he heard? Maybe, just maybe, it was Bella out there, dancing among the petals, making magic happen. And that one day he could go on another tiny adventure with her again. Until then, he would always remember the adventure they shared, and the day he discovered the secret world of bees. The end.
Little Blue Wonders.